Alright, that's enough of that. Hey guys! Hopefully today the chat actually does work. Yes, it works. Hey Croc. I don't want to repeat of last... Well, yesterday... Not yesterday, actually. The only thing that I forgot was to start the recording software. So finally this area is connected to the rest of Valhalla by the way of this tiny little bridge. And yes, I'm going to build the village and... Well... Let's just forget the bridges for now. Like, that's the thing that I will always say. I, for some reason, just really dislike building bridges. Need to do this very quickly so that it sees it. That was very awkward yesterday. I was just screaming in the abyss and I thought that there was nobody. Oh, and I forgot that can go off. That can start. And then the music. Yep. Everything should work. Although now that is a little bit loud. 14. Not the right thing. Well, it's like 5 buildings, but a lot of them are going to not be larger than like this. Like this is probably like... I don't think it's even going to be as large as that one. Like I think the largest building is going to be like this. I mean, you guys see the inspiration picture on screen right now, which I need to get back up also. It's very fantasy like. But then that's most things in Valhalla by now. So let's get started. Pushing the right button because I've been building in Suyanna for quite some time now. Quite some time, almost a month. And yesterday I built a huge part and I forgot to record. Or I think I hit the wrong button and then it didn't record. I want the mud wall. I don't want to make it look like stone though. So there's this huge part in Sienna that I'm very proud of, and that's gone. You always build big, I don't believe you. And it actually has to be smaller. But I want to make this a stall fit building so that I need to use the plaster wall to actually make it work. Actually I don't, because I am going to... Well... This is a very one-sided building in a way. Like this is... It's that. And it's legitimately that. This is a... Just looking. Hey mutant. Also I saw your comments, mutant. I think I saw it early in the morning and my morning brain isn't good. Let's just say that. This is a grid piece. This would be so helpful if it wasn't. Like some pieces are grid builds are grid based, but they would work so well if they weren't. Now I have to make my own thing. Which I don't mind too much, it's just... Actually I can use this one. Why am I being difficult? So, and then just angle the one that's on top a little bit higher. this a little bit. And then that. But then just knock this a little bit back. This feels too big. Like this feels too broad. Or is that just... let's see what happens. Pushing it one back. That looks too small again. This is a weird... Are you planning on adding bears to the zoo? As I think about... There are actually already bears in this zoo. There are those black bears. They're near the statue of Ulrr. But we are eventually also going to add polar bears. Come on, give me... Thank you. Don't worry guys, I will hide the pointy bits. Actually, I think it's easier to make this building out of plaster because I also... Wait. I should stop talking. Like the minute I open my mouth, it's just like, yeah, I should, never mind. Yeah, I should, never mind. Then just actually push this out even further. I love it when I can make this overhang a lot. Also, it's Nevermind or villager noises. Meh. Or the other way that it can go is me having a slightly mental breakdown. I don't want that extension here in the front. Well, I'm just going to go for these. Can this actually work? Like it's huge. But it would be great if it could. Then I have the color still from the rocks. Don't know. Because I think these are... Yeah, those are tiny. Not the taiga ones. I don't know what I have against the... No. Don't you place things without me saying explicitly to test. Without me explicitly saying to place it. Then just... Easy way to just make these walls. Those are tiny. Hey, the building is not that large this time. Might make it larger though. Well, no. So... so... I didn't place these correctly, but don't say anyone. Don't. I think I should just stop talking. For some reason today I just can't talk. Just do that. And then... Wah. 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 Of course, the talk or the words that don't mean anything come out fluently. Whenever I try to speak English, it's just like, yeah, good try. This building is tiny this time. Oh, I'm gonna make it larger. Serious, Poison, serious. It is a small building. I mean, this is literally a building that I built for whatever reason. Like I was... Yeah, this I think happened Sunday? No. It happened sometime. And I was taking a break from Planet Zoo for like a day. Because it's not healthy to continuously play something without break. And then my brain was immediately like, oh, you want to take a break? That's funny. This building actually allows me to really center things. But I don't want to. I want to have like a weird thing here. Oh, both my parents are working. I'm sadly back to school tomorrow. I mean, education is important. Says the doofus making YouTube videos. But then I'm also still going to college. Somewhat. Mud brick pillars are just the best. So. I didn't center that one, but I need to do an extra one there. I think we can actually make that little, excuse me, awning work, because I think we have like a, yeah. Well, this is large. Why are there two sticks? When you finish, Shushu will be available next to this Steam Workshop. Yeah, I think actually end of this month, no. Somewhere in the next month I will upload Valhalla just so that you guys can see it. You can like walk around in it and such. Tell me all of the things I've forgotten, because There are definitely things that I have forgotten to do. You know what? I'm just do that. So the energy center and doesn't work. That actually works surprisingly well. It's not the most realistic though. I also don't like it. Don't like it, then it's immediately gone. That's kind of sharklish. You can use the beddings in the roof for variation. Yeah, but I'm also going to actually, well, I'm going to test it out. Because yeah, you sadly can't. Beddings are annoying sometimes because they never do exactly what you want to, and you can't rotate them so that they are in with the roof. This door is not in the building. Yeah, there's always that piece that you want to use, but it just doesn't want to work. Because it would be amazing to like make these roofs out of the bedding. Frontier was just like, nope. Let's try and build a staircase. What are you doing in tomorrow's stream? I have no idea. I just put it up there so that whenever I schedule a stream, the Discord immediately gets a notification, and some people then think that, oh, you're streaming right now, when it's just a scheduling thing. So right now I've just like put up basically every day that I think I'm going to stream until like the next video, because I do hope to have a video out this Wednesday. And in the meantime, I can try and see how to make everything work. Screaming. Yeah. So, just to create the illusion that there's like something in there as well, besides just rocks. Hey Chris, how are you doing today? I joined the Discord. I didn't know you had the Discord. Yeah, it's a quiet place, which I actually like, because I'm part of, well, actually not that many Discords, but there's some Discords where it's just like, there's just so much happening, and then I'm just like, I can't keep track of this, and then I end up most of the time leaving. I just want it to look small. And no. Game, do what I want, even though it's not what you were programmed for. I know that. Then use this one. Is it just me, or does this look like it has like a different color? Nope. I've slowly started favoriting things. I'm a bit stressed from work and I'm trying to fix my PC problems, but besides that, I'm fine. Hope you're all too. How long will this stream be roughly? Well, most of the time you can, whenever I stream, it's like an hour and a half. That's usually like the average span of one of my streams, because, well, lately I've sometimes been going for like 2 hours, but usually hour and a half is like what you can guess the stream is going to last for. Though I do really... when I started streaming, I was really terrified of it. Because it's a different kind of vibe, always. Now I actually love it, because like, oh, I didn't have the energy or just wasn't in the mood to make a video today. Oh, I can just boot up a stream. What have I done with this thing? I don't like streams that are like 6 hours. I don't have the patience for those. I mean, I get it when it's like a charity stream, because then you're, you know, you're doing something and it's worth it. When you have just 6 hours of gaming, I mean, like, some people might like me, but after 6 hours, even my personality becomes grating. And I become also annoyed at myself. Like, kudos to anyone who can actually make like a 6-hour stream, or I think even a 3-hour stream sometimes, fun. I won't. I will get annoyed at myself. I like this. Yeah. I still need to actually... I'm just going to put these branches randomly in places. Nope. The longest stream I've watched for about 30 seconds was going on for 12 hours and was just a black screen as the person was doing a sponsored silence. What? Brain doesn't understand. Like, that just sounds painful. Somebody's paying you to be silent. That's... Just think of it like that. Somebody's paying that person to be silent. That's... taken out of context, that just sounds like the biggest insult. I need some more, like, just blep. Just some random sticks thrown on there. What did everybody have for dinner today? Potatoes, sausages, and gravy. And carrots. I want to say the Dutch word for it, but I don't know how many of you guys will understand that. Hey, Beatrice. Haggis? Cool. Is haggis like... That's the one being served in like... Well... Being served... Was served for a long time in like... goat's stomach or liver? Or you had to just... It was served in something of a goat or a sheep. Don't know exactly anymore what. And can actually be pretty tasty, even though it doesn't sound like it would. Also a fun thing, just so you guys know, just put 2 pieces. This on like where you want the middle to be, select them and copy, and it will put the whiz thing, don't know what you call it, this, how I'm moving this piece right now, right smack in the middle. It's made from goat's liver and heart. Like, that's just spelled out. Doesn't sound like it would be that tasty. Like, just to the average person. But then, whenever you see reactions, people always or tend to be like, that's more tasty than I thought it would be. Can I get this to be... Thank you. This, well, isn't exactly right, but I'm too lazy anymore to really care too much. I'm just going to hide that it's not perfect. But then there's a lot of buildings, there's a lot of imperfections in old buildings that they really just knew how to carefully hide. Because it was expensive to build everything new again. Because of one tiny imperfection. Need to get all of these pieces. And... Hey, just another guy. And everybody on Earth just kinda ananas. Kinda... And... I'm saying that it the Dutch way. And my brain now just doesn't want to say it any other way. USA be like pineapple. I mean, in a way, it does kind of look like a pineapple or a pine cone. Still like ananas. I don't know how to use mentions. The ad thing. The house you've made looks like it just had a bunch of trees falling on it. Yeah, and I actually like that. Why did... Beatrice, this for some reason the stream tried to censor your emoji. For some reason, the half crying I usually call it emoji got censored. Why? The stream is drunk. But then we all know, Beatrice, what you were really trying to say. We all know. We all know that it was righteously censored. It's just you and your innuendos. So. Why am I always random with random things that I say? Just happy emotions are allowed. Yes. I'm sitting on my foot again. Because you're... I mean, this is the stream to be random. Like when... Well, I sometimes have a solid train of thought. Not a lot of times, but sometimes. But sometimes you will feel or we'll see a solid train of thought. Yep. This is like the house for the... I want to say village elder, but not really that either. Like this is the big house. That doesn't work. So... Oh wait. I think I favorited it. Yes. I love the Australia pack. Or not Australia. I love the aquatic pack for these boxes. Only for these boxes. It's not sticking true. Here's a random fact. A car just passed. That's not a fact. That's a useless fact. And I'm the random guy. Salty Croc, it's useless, but we're all random. Yeah, that's why I love you guys. Wait, if I... Yeah. I don't use much else of the aquatic pack besides the animals. But these boxes are just great for having like these roofs. Because you don't have to make them completely covered. Oh, and what I do need to do though is habitat these. We're all useless, Salty. I sometimes do actually. 1 second. Roof, work with me here. Thank you. Like with the amount of like city building and such, I sometimes just want to go to like my college professor and show them like, here's what I can do. Because in a way this is the subject I'm studying. Like it is urban design, it's just urban design in a fantasy setting. But I don't think he will allow that. Describe yourself in 1 emoji. Well, there is a squirrel emoji, but it looks weird. So I guess that one. Yeah, so. Use the boxes again. And turn the place green. This building actually does have a chimney, and why was well, but here's the thing. It is going to have snow in it in the winter. Because this house is not going to be on a high enough place to actually have constant snow. It would actually be rather difficult actually to live in. 1 second, I'm going to lower the volume of the music. Because I couldn't hear myself think. I think you all know what that means. My emoji was censored. And I was like really like, what is it? Because my chat is always a little bit small, or a little bit tiny. Can I actually also just... Yes. Just push it down a little bit, maybe put another one here. If you want to make a fancy house, use those planted wood panels. They're nah. Windmill. Well, there are already windmills over there. And because it's in such a rocky place, there wouldn't be any, like... Excuse me. There wouldn't really be any grain farms surrounding it. I think they're mostly hunting the penguins. Sounds bad, but it's probably the most realistic thing. I'm deaf. You don't understand. Oh, if you don't understand. I need to go, bye. Alright, see you, Salty. Or see you, Croc. Saying see you, Salty, it sounds wrong. So, I need to have a tiny chimney. 5 seconds later. So this chimney was larger than intended. No, wrong. There. Alright. I want a tiny chimney. I don't want one that looks like it collapsed in on itself. It still does on this side. I need to go in 5 minutes as I need to check. I have everything I need in my bag for school tomorrow. Alright. Are you guys all just leaving me? No, of course. So I understand. So. Hey Trax, how are you doing today? This is now actually too large. We don't have any like really tiny roof pieces. We do have this one though. Let's see. Use that. Turn it around. Then use the small stick thingies. I can. Yeah. If the chimney works. That's too high. It's probably like that. You know, to avoid it going onto the roof. I'm just going to use this stick. That's burst. Let's have a small smoke. So I want this is like the house where I want to just have like an apple pie resting in the window. I basically want to turn this into Snow White's house. Now that I spoke that out loud. There. But it's adorable. Like it really is adorable. It seems that the things that I can build are adorable. This is not what I wanted. I want a staff facility. But I have to go. I will make sure I watch the good luck on the house, and I'm surprised you actually made a small thing for once. Yeah! Don't know what that sound was, but just add it to the collection, I guess. Let's put the door in. Again, if you want to make something that sticks out of the wall a little bit too much this time. So this time I can use these. Maybe this is like going into the basement. Lower these. So. Get a tall window. Maybe even 2. And then boom. So. I made something small. I didn't say I'm not going to make it detailed. You would have windows up there because that's where the bedroom is. Bye, Beatrice. Or are you saying bye to mutants? Also, yes, the penguins have been going at it like crazy. And one more. Usually these windows would then be between usually I have to call an Emerald Rudy for it to go crazy. I'm not joking. As soon as I call any camel Rudy, it just goes insane. And then I end up at 15 camels. So this is going to be at like the top. Although I need to make a space for it. How is the staff going to get here? I have no idea until I've figured out the path. You can stop the recording here, because I almost never do paths on stream. So, pushing it back. Nope, go down, you. Maybe if I'm going to need to have pots, it needs to be over here then. 'Cause then I can at least line it up with the pot easier. Yeah, I'm going to need to do that. Maybe it just works on camels. Maybe. But I think in the spawn of this, I'm going to pause the game again because I don't want to end up with 500 penguins. This is also a little... It's just that it is in the back of the building that makes it really difficult to like make it work. Or should it then be like over here? Cool, Kevin. Thank you, Trex. Like, isn't it that you natural cube bots? How did this work again? Nah. I don't have the patience for a cube bot. Again, I'm always surprised when people say, oh, you must have so much patience. No, I don't. It's just that I cut out whenever I give up on something. So... now it works. Almost. Just cut some more of the rock out. So... there. Now I can push this back and somewhat hide that it's a massive cliff face now. Cliff faces. I did... well... let's see... let's make some other houses. I'm not that mean. This. And then these are probably the fastest houses, or the ones that are easiest to build for me, because it's legitimately just that. Line these two up. Like, the bare basics of a Viking house are actually surprisingly easy to build, because now you already have like 80% of it done. And then add some of these underneath it. Delete it so that you can pick up these 4 things. Like for a lot of buildings this was it. Because they would go a little bit underground. So maybe I should try and replicate that. And middle. No, underground. It would like go into the ground for like not even a meter. Like, I don't even know how much. Just have the door on a little bit of an angle. Then just place a wooden slab beneath it. Not those. Wooden locks. Because these ice farmers, they are probably not the wealthiest of people. So they would be living in like simple huts. So let's put that in the middle. So maybe actually, nope. Nope. Hey Robert, thank you. It's fun to build as well. Sometimes you just have these builds that in a way are quite easy to make. Because I have the slight feeling that this build's not going to be even over 100 pieces. Because there's most of it already done. Are you going to do a tour at some point? Yes. I imagine that that's probably going to be like, well, not of Valhalla. I'm first going to do a tour of Cairn al-Bashar. But I hope to make that Wednesday's video. So... And then I really want to see those green things you will never find unless you search by all, which is kind of strange. I don't want to make the entire roof green. Just some patches. Of course, always originating it from the ground, so that's where it's going to be the largest. Alright, that autosave freaked me the hell out. Dun 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 dun. I really want to have like a counter. How many times do I use these rocks? I mean, they're just great to like have like a little bit of an edge to a building. Then you just switch some around. And you have an entirely new wall. Sadly, muted isn't here because this is like the smallest thing. I don't think it's going to exceed like 100 pieces even. It's not going to be usable by any means because it's that tiny. Going to use more plants though. So wasn't this also like is insulation thing? That these plants helped isolate the roof? Then what can I use for that? Switching it around. Now I need the color of this one. Hopefully it's going to work. Sadly, the bamboo is a little bit shiny. And then, oh, wait. The tiny sticks. There's so many pieces in here. Dun 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 dun. Not that. This house is going to need a lot of nature. Whoa, it almost felt like my game was crashing. Also that one. Yeah, I think tomorrow we're going to just work further on the village. I just want to get this side done today. Tiger. Hey Georgia. How are you doing today? So and some flowers hanging over the cliff. One thing that I don't want to make is to make this place look really miserable. Like, I want this place to look like it would still be a happy place to live, even though it's not the wealthiest. I studied all day. Well then, I wanted to say, oh, but then you don't have to study tomorrow. But then it's most likely that there's something important coming. The water temple plant. Do we have any vegetables that look like this? Because I want to use this plant. Where are those pine trees? Those are not the ones I'm looking for. There they are. Actually, the tallest one looks the best when it's lowered into the ground. Can I have a dead tree? Because I don't think that this tree would look good here. So, sometimes a dead tree can make a place look alive, weirdly. Now in Italy it is night. I mean, it's night here as well. I think Italy is like 1 or 2 hours ahead of us, or 2 hours before us, or well, us before me in the Netherlands. I think it's like 2 hours ahead of us, if I'm correct. I do like this tiny little village that we have going on. I am going to use one of the buildings that I already built. Actually, I don't think it really works here. I mean, it does work there. But I want that as like an open space for a little bit. Like, I don't want it to be too crowded. So. Just a nice tiny village. What I can make, however, is let me get that thing. Yeah, basing it off that one. Do we have some? Just going to use this one again. Actually, using these blanks. These are a little bit too large. These ones, however, aren't. Trying to make a cart that's not way too large. Sadly, this one doesn't work. But I don't think any of the branches will work because I think they are too long. Let's see. Actually, it might work surprisingly well. Just deleting a few of them. Is this a card? Card? How do you... First time was correct. Yeah. Actually, I don't want the back side. I'm like giving them one thing and then taking it away again. So... Let's just give this a little bit more of like a... No, give me those wooden planks. So, and then this is the center, and it can't be much larger than the outer ring of this thing. Let's try and make that work. Like, legitimately, that's almost the size. But I don't think we really have much to make. Like, this is too large. This is too small, too large. Let's see if I paint this. If it just was flat, then it would have worked. I don't think I've ever really used any of the Christmas pieces. I think. There's nothing I think that's really round that would work for like the wheel of a cart. So I guess we will have to make our own wheels. So then spokes of the wheel going out. Nope, not like that. Oh, I might need to bring this also to the front. Maybe I'd like a seating area. Hey Okapi, how are you doing today? I fully realize now that I say that basically with almost everybody who arrives here. I'm doing well. I'm nearly finished with this card, which is actually workable size. Like, it's not huge because it's... Well, it's larger than that one, but that's because it's going to transport ice. And then... put a... Where is it? There it is. Two meters. That should be the right... No, it's... Let's see if it's the correct size. Imagine if someone lost control of the cart while going downhill. Then you're smushed. Where are those pieces? Not those. These. It's a little bit too high. Let's see. Now you have a horse-drawn card. I need to get back into this game. I haven't played much since the update. Well... So... To me it's still a fun game, but... It's definitely... Like, I never really get burnt out on this game because I just don't play it like others. Or at least like others. That sounds weird, but a lot of people get really hung up on the game as like, oh, I need to build realistic zoos, and I'm just like, cannibals have throats. Valhalla is a Viking zoo. So, Now you can really see that the people are like harvesting ice in this village. Well, the ice wouldn't go through the thing. Don't really have perfect blocks though. This reminds me of... I mean, they have ice farmers in Frozen as well. Yes, I did see that movie because I think everybody did. Like, even if you didn't have children, eventually you saw the movie just because she wanted to see what like the fuss was all about. So yeah, they could actually work better. Let's see. The ice village and I was a teen when it came out. I don't know how old I was. So, just to break it up a bit. Also, nope. So. Just a block of ice in construction. Yes! Gone. Not that one. Don't say that again. I mean, I have this one. Sometimes things are really quickly gone. Does it fit actually? That's the question. Block of ice. Block of ice. Like, was building that and then you suggested something and it was just like, yep, now it's gone. Ooh. Does it actually? Yes, does have an underside. Well, the stream is also not going to go on for that much longer. Like, this was literally the last thing that I was going to build. Don't think the smaller ones work because they're a weirdly lighter shade. So Now there's a reason why this is all like hacked out. Because they're farming all the ice. Well, farming. Yeah, they are farming the ice. The red pandas are up here! I haven't... Oh yeah, there was actually a climbing bug, which made so that they couldn't get up. I need to take a picture of this. Sorry guys, but this has never happened. For such a long time, there was a bug with the climbing and the red pandas couldn't use the tower. Now they can. So now I'm really happy. I mean, the penguin habitat is... They're going crazy with the breeding, so that's why I paused the game. Why is the only thing that immediately just popped into my head as soon as I saw this penguin looking at this one is like, bitch. Like, yeah. I mean, Noah seems like the kind of penguin that would say like, bitch. It's like, you just farted, bitch. Also, yes, this is the penguin that just kept being there. Also, I get for a zoo game that they need shelter, but I have never seen penguins like huddle together in a cave. Like they are always huddled together in a group, even when it rains, but it doesn't rain that much. I mean, they do dive. Whee! This is kind of cool. Boink. I mean, we're also going to see a baby penguin. Boink. I think there are more baby penguins, but I think we're only... Come on, give birth, damn it. It's fun how they wiggle or waggle around. There she is. Aww. The face of a penguin is like half disgust, half judgment, but also just 100% cuteness. Like, look at this guy. Wee. That's the only thought when I see baby penguins walking like that. Wee. Wee. I mean, that's the thing that they do well in this game, fluffiness. They also make the birds really annoying. That face was just like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh. Bye-bye. The eye though. It looks like they can fall off the cliffside. They probably can. That looks how I wake up when I'm sleeping. Like, you sometimes just wake up in the weirdest positions. The fall of the cliffside or the eyes? It's the eyes that aren't alive. Maybe that's not the eye. Maybe that little hole is the eye. Wait a second. They have teeth. It looks like a piano, but they have teeth. I know that penguins have teeth, I just didn't think that Frontier would go to the extreme to actually also make the teeth. But maybe that's the eye, and then this is like a second mouth. But yeah, if you don't... Sorry, I need to reset this. Wait. There's a lot of this habitat that's just like, it's fun to watch. Like, this is one of the few animals that I can actually stay and watch. Mostly because they're really derpy. Alright. Sex at 101. Clip into each other. That's how babies are made, it seems. Either it's a delayed reaction. I don't think so. They need to get food though. But like a lot of animals, they are not really that fun to watch. Penguins are one of the ones that are actually fun to watch because they're just continuously derpy. They also just judge you. He did penetrate the female with his wing. He did. But you have to like fully clip into each other. At least the ducky is now good. I do like this site. So I have to go to bed. Goodbye, everyone. Yeah, I'm also going to end the stream because we have been going for almost 2 hours. I need to stop the music then. So, yeah, tomorrow we're just going to finish off this. I'm probably going to build the glacier that's here off screen. Because it's pretty much the same as this one. It just doesn't have this wall. So it's going to be a more realistic glacier. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for being here and have a good day or night or evening or morning wherever you guys are. Bye bye.